Hey guys, welcome to the weekly wrap up. So interest rates this week, a little bit better than we ended last week and or started this week. So we'll put those interest rates down below so you can see exactly what those are looking like. But it has been a volatile week, but some interesting stuff came out. I'm sure you guys all heard inflation, 9.1, 40-year high, blah, blah, blah. Producer price index, higher than expected, retail sales. All of those reports kind of came out and were not good for the interest rate environment. However, every one of those reports came out, interest rates popped, and then they kind of calmed down and settled back in and ended up being flat. So I think that is a really good indicator that is telling us that interest rates have, or bond traders have, a lot of this kind of stuff priced in already. And a lot of people are thinking we are at the top. Everyone said July should be the top for inflation, and hopefully we will see things kind of taper off as we go into third and fourth quarter. So I do think that's overall good news. Next thing, I just want to give you some really quick talking points, because I think no matter what, the news and what it is feeding to our potential buyers and potential sellers is just really rough. And I think that it's really up to us to be the voice of reason with regards to some of this data. So I wanted to just give you 4 points about recession so that you kind of have some good talking points when clients bring up, I'm worried about recession, housing is going to crash, all of the same stuff we've been hearing forever. So there are 4 things that happen when we are looking to go into a recession, or we know we are in a recession. The first thing is the 2-year and the 10-year treasury inverts. In general, the 30-year treasury should be more expensive, 30-year. The 10-year treasury should be more expensive than the 2-year, but when they invert, it is a signal of a recession. And if we look back, in general, 7 to 20 months from the point that that first inversion happened is when we are in a recession. That first inversion happened March of 2022. The next one is negative growth or negative GDP. That happened June, after the second quarter, so June of 22. And in general, 12 months after the second quarter of that growth, we are in a recession. Third one is a Fed rate hike over 1%. So when that happens, in general, about 11 months, we are in a recession, and that rate hike happened, that shouldn't be a tongue twister, but it is, March of 2022. And the last one, which this one has not yet happened, but we probably are going to see it here in the next couple of months, is unemployment starts to increase. So again, I bet we will start to see that more in the latter third or fourth quarter. We just start to see unemployment inch up a little bit. And once that happens, it's usually 6 to 12 months before recession. So I tell you all of this because a recession is coming, and it's not bad for housing. And I've said it 1,000 times, and I'm probably a broken record, but housing goes like this during a recession, and interest rates go like this during a recession. So for the skeptics that think housing is going to go down, or I can't buy now because it's going to correct, here's what I would say. Even if the most skeptic person thinks it's going to correct and it goes down 10%, and we go through a recession in the next 12 to 24 months, during a recession, interest rates go down. If interest rates go down, it's going to be the same thing as during COVID, where it created a boom in housing, and those home prices are going to go right back up. So I do not think we have any correction in our future, but even for those glass half empty people that think it, you still have some good data points to talk about. So I am saying, buy the house, rent the rate, use us as a good resource for those clients that just need a little bit more conversation, that now is a great time to buy. Guys, sorry this was a little bit longer, but thanks for letting me ramble. If there's anything else we can do, talk to you soon.